What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about Norway's Black Hornet drone, which, according to this, is being called Ukraine's secret Norwegian weapon. So here in the United States, we really don't bother to learn about other countries' militaries or your technology. So today, I really want to take a look at this video about a drone that Norway developed that's really been helping Ukraine a lot. So let's take a look.
In Ukraine's ongoing fight against Russia, a new player is proving its worth, giving the country a potential game-changing edge.
Okay.
The Black Hornet drone.
Okay.
These tiny yet powerful unmanned aerial vehicles.
What? Wait, what? This is the drone? This? This is like this big. I didn't know these drones were so small. This is the tiniest drone I've ever seen. I've heard of like drones becoming more popular recently in modern warfare, but that's like big drones that fly around and shoot like missiles at people. It's pretty scary. This I had no idea about. This is like a little drone. That's actually scary in a different way. Because if you have a drone this small, think about all the things it could do. I didn't know you could make it this small. That's incredible. I didn't know Norway had developed this kind of thing. That's amazing.
Act as lifesavers for Ukrainian troops on the ground,
What?
providing critical intelligence and reconnaissance. Thanks to
No.
the support of the United States, the United Kingdom, and more importantly, Norway, Ukraine has now amassed an entire fleet of these drones, ready to be deployed at a moment's notice.
What the heck? This is amazing. This is what like the future of war is like. You don't have to go out and look in person anymore. You can just send out this little tiny Norwegian scouting drone to look at the doors and windows and look at the area. Everybody, every military is going to do this. This is incredibly important. This is pretty amazing.
In July 2023, the US announced that it would deliver $400 million in military aid to Ukraine.
Yeah.
While this package included standard military assets, like armored vehicles and air defense missiles,
Right.
it also featured the cutting-edge Black Hornet drones, produced by Teledyne Fleur Defense. A month later, the UK followed suit, working in collaboration with Norwegian manufacturers to provide Ukraine with an additional $9 million worth of Black Hornets.
Wow.
In total, Ukraine has received over 1,000 of these drones, giving Kiev a significant advantage in...
So, like the United States, the UK, and Norway have all kind of contributed a lot of money and resources to the Ukraine during the war, which is great. And it sounds like a lot of that has actually gone to these Norwegian developed drones, which is really cool because so far they're just talking about how these are used for scouting, which is going to increase safety a lot. I wonder if they do anything else.
surveillance and reconnaissance. But how
Reconnaissance.
does such a tiny, seemingly insignificant device have such a profound impact on the battlefield?
Wow.
In the simplest terms, Black Hornet nano drones are micro UAVs designed specifically for reconnaissance missions.
Okay.
Unlike many other drones in Ukraine's arsenal, some of which are equipped for offensive operations,
Right.
the Black Hornet is focused entirely on stealth and gathering intelligence.
This is amazing. This is really like blowing my mind because this is like a little drone you can fit in your pocket, and it's like ready for war, and it's for scouting and reconnaissance, and this is such a smart thing that Norway developed.
The drone's small size, advanced technology, and silent operation make it ideal for missions that require discretion and stealth.
Yeah.
But that's only the beginning of what makes these drones so effective. They were first developed by Norwegian company Prox Dynamics.
Okay.
And while the company was sold to US-based FLIR in 2016, the company still produces the drones in Norway.
Okay.
And most of the research and development is also conducted by the now large team of engineers in Norway.
Oh my God. It's funny how these things work. One company belongs to another company, belongs to another company. So it's actually really cool to me that this Norwegian company who's developing this drone technology actually has a relationship with the United States. I actually think that's awesome.
The Black Hornet program started in 2011 when Norwegian Prox Dynamics founder Petter Moren first developed these drones for military use after many years in the RC plane and helicopter industry.
Right.
They were initially deployed in Afghanistan, where they quickly became a valuable asset for ground troops.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense because this almost looks like a toy. It's like someone who's interested in little electric cars and remote controlled airplanes and little helicopters. Like, you usually think of this as a toy, but it makes so much sense to like beef it up and invest in this and make it better and actually make it like useful for war.
One of the drone's most critical advantages is its near-silent operation.
Oh.
Unlike the characteristic buzzing that most UAVs emit, the Black Hornet is engineered to be almost inaudible when airborne.
Oh, that's scary. This is awesome, but it's also scary. Like, just knowing that this stuff exists. You would think if you're like getting attacked by a drone, you would at least hear it or see it. This thing is so tiny. And it's silent. I mean, eventually this thing is... Right now it's being used for, like, scouting. And eventually, aren't they just going to, like, shoot missiles and all sorts of crazy stuff?
Allowing it to infiltrate enemy positions unnoticed. This makes it an invaluable tool for reconnaissance.
Oh my God.
Especially in contested areas where traditional surveillance methods could be too risky.
You can literally fly this little thing into a building. Instead of walking through a building yourself, you can literally fly this little thing through the hallways of a building.
Another feature that sets the Black Hornet apart is its unique design. Unlike the quadcopter layout, common among other drones, the Black Hornet resembles a tiny helicopter.
Yeah.
This design allows it to maneuver through tight spaces and squeeze through gaps that larger drones could never manage.
Oh my
Equipped
God.
with multiple high-definition cameras, the drone captures and transmits live footage back to its operator, who can be safely positioned far from the action.
It's like a little bug. It's like a little bug flying around. It is so tiny. That is crazy.
The cameras, located at the front and underside of the drone, offer a wide range of views, giving troops on the ground a clear picture of what lies ahead.
Yeah.
With a flight time of about 25 minutes per charge, the Black Hornet provides ample opportunity to survey a battlefield.
25 minutes. Oh my God. That's really short, if you ask me. This thing must like take so much energy to lift up and have all the cameras and stuff that it needs.
Despite not being equipped with offensive capabilities, meaning it can't carry or launch weapons, like in example this Reaper drone,
Right.
the Black Hornet's adaptability and stealth make it a powerful weapon in a different sense. The drone's ability to provide real-time intelligence allows Ukrainian special forces to scout ahead, identify enemy positions, and avoid ambushes in time.
That's awesome, because I know Norway has done a lot to try to help Ukraine, and it's contributed a lot of money and resources, and this is literally such a great example of Norway creating something for Ukraine that is saving lives. Like, there is no doubt that this invention has saved so many lives.
Air platoons could deploy multiple drones in quick succession, creating a near constant surveillance net over a battlefield without putting soldiers in harm's way.
Right.
The drones are so small and light that soldiers can easily carry them in their gear,
That's
making
crazy.
them perfect for on-the-go reconnaissance during high-stakes
Crazy.
operations. Having been involved in training some of the soldiers that are now part of one of Ukraine's special forces teams, I had the chance to reach out to one of them to ask them about how they use the Black Hornet. His
Okay.
response confirmed a lot of what we've discussed in this video. He tells me that each squad has at least 3 Black Hornets, and that they have saved his brothers in arms lives in many encounters with Russians, often behind enemy lines.
There you go. That's proof right there. They literally asked a Ukrainian soldier what they think about this, and they love it. And it has saved lives. So this is amazing what Norway has developed for Ukraine, and also, obviously, this should be used with every military in the world. Like, I'd be surprised if it isn't already.
They use them to breach buildings Russians are often set up in, and he credits them heavily with how successful his squad have been at taking captives, in particularly in the Kursk region. Further, he adds that the Russian electronic warfare systems are often not very effective against them, and that they often do not need to worry about losing people to tripwires and ambushes if the Black Hornets go in first.
I mean, this just makes so much sense. Like, somebody had to develop this thing, and it's really cool that Norway did it.
In a war where intelligence and quick decision-making can be the difference between victory and defeat,
Yeah.
the Black Hornet provides Ukraine's special forces with a crucial advantage,
Yeah.
helping to protect soldiers on the ground, disrupt Russian operations, and gather vital evidence for future war crime prosecutions. The impact of this tiny drone is immense, and, in my humble opinion, has changed the way urban warfare is conducted forever.
Yeah, no kidding. This is going to change everything. This is amazing. And I'm actually really, really glad this is a Norwegian invention, because I feel like good that Norway is in control of who gets it. Well, it sounds like it's Norway, and the Norwegian company that develops this might have been bought by an American company. But anyway, Norway, United States, I'm glad we are the ones like deciding who gets access to this, because it'd be scary if like certain countries like Russia had access to stuff like this. So I'm really glad Norway developed this, and it's awesome to hear about how this invention is like helping and saving so many lives already in Ukraine. I didn't know anything about this. And it's also kind of scary to be honest, just to see where the world is going. Like, now there's little tiny drones like this big that can fly into a house and like scan the area, and it's great for us to have, but it's just scary, and it's only going to get better from here. So yeah, this was just a really cool video I wanted to check out about some of the technology and military stuff that Norway has been developing that we don't really hear about in America. So this was amazing. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like, or leave a comment with your thoughts on this Black Hornet drone developed by Norway. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Norwegian things that I've never seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.